Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to mix up our typical bar workouts today with this Barre Tabata workout. So if you're not familiar with Tabata, it does involve a little bit of cardio. However, the intervals are nice and short, so nothing too crazy. And we are going to attack all of the muscle groups in this workout. No equipment necessary, so let's get started. Alright you guys, this one's going to be pretty quick, pretty straightforward, so we'll get just about right into it really quickly though. If you are new here, my name is Sarah. I do a lot of bar and Pilates workouts, and as you can see from today's, a little bit of cardio mixed in. So I would love to have you back if you are new around here. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. We are here twice per week, so 2 new workouts per week, so do not miss them. Alright. So here's how this one is going to work. If you are not familiar with Tabata style workouts, they're pretty straightforward. All you have to do is follow me. We're going to do it in 4 different Tabatas. So each of those is going to be 4 minutes long, and it'll consist of 2 exercises. So we'll just be switching between 2 different exercises, 20 seconds of activity to 10 seconds of rest. So believe me when I say these actually go by really, really fast. And you're not going to suffer too much, but we will get a nice little burn. So with that being said, quick little warm up. So I want you to come to the back end of your mat here, feet hip distance apart, pull navel in, take a forward fold, keeping the backs of the legs as straight as you can, walk hands forward into a plank, pause there for a second, and then pull navel in, walk hands back in toward the feet. We'll just come to the toes, not all the way up to standing. So walk it forward again, just to get a bit of a stretch through the back body. Also, if you guys are in Madrid or really anywhere, but that is where I'm based, I do also do in-person as well as virtual personal training. So if you are interested in that, I will have my website linked down below and you can send me an email through there. Last one here, we're going to stay in the plank. So pause right there. Right foot, step to the outside of right hand. Make sure heel comes down. Press the hips down, just getting a nice hip stretch. And step back, switch sides. Nice big stretch there. Shoulders back, step back. Keep going. So over to the right again. And back, left, and back. It'll wake you up. If this is the first thing you're doing. Actually, that inchworm should have woken you up. Bit of inversion. 4 more here. Make sure shoulders are staying directly over the wrists. Here's last 2. And then 1 more on the left. Step back. Walk hands back in toward the feet again, so just piking the butt up. Bend the knees. And then slowly roll back up to standing. All right, take the feet wide here. So toes are turned out. Inhale, just extend arms along to the side. Exhale, sink down, nice big plie. Inhale, sweep arms up and over, abs and tight. Do that a few more times. So sinking down, reaching up, just letting the hips start to open up a little bit more. My hips feel real tight right now. I did just get up, so I don't know, maybe that's it. Last one here, turn toes forward, exhale, take a forward fold, give the hips just a little shake out here, so head is just hanging as well. Have a little play around. Turn out the right foot, walk hands over to that right side, fold over that leg. Keeping a flat back, just pause there for a second, and then turn that foot forward, walk over to the left, so left foot turns out. Again, keep a flat back there. Big hamstring and hip stretch. Turn that foot forward again. Heel toe the feet back into hip distance. Bend both knees and slowly roll up. All right, that's all for a warm up for this one. So the way this is going to be structured, we're going to start with inner thighs, move on to outer thighs, then glutes, and finally we'll finish on the mat with some abs. So for our first round, which is inner thighs, I'll show you the 2 exercises. From a first position, you're going to start by bringing the right foot forward. You're going to lift it, inner thigh up to the ceiling, and we're going to pulse there. So that'll be our first one. Then our second exercise, and we'll alternate sides for those. Our second exercise is going to be a first position plie jump, keeping tailbone tucked, little leap, land back in the demi plie. Really thinking of squeezing the inner thighs together. So those are the two exercises we're going to be on here. Again, starting with the right leg. In 3, 2, 1. I've got my timer, so I'm not just eyeballing it. So standing nice and tall, like I said, inner thigh to the ceiling. Shoulders are going to be level here. Sorry if you can hear cat sneezing in the background. I feel like I say it in every video. I'm like, there's Luna sneezing in the background. And go ahead, release. We've got 10 seconds of rest here. Rest. And then we're going into those jumps. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Keeping butt tucked. Knees directed outward. See if you can point the toes at the top. Land light. Trying to watch that timer at the same time. Here's 3, 2, and 1. There we go. 10 seconds of rest. And then we're going to be switching legs for that inner thigh pulse. So it'll be the left leg this time in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and pulse. So pulses can be nice and slow. So you're really finding a position. She's still sneezing back there. And here's 3, 2, losing my balance, look at the timer. 1, release. There we go. Another 10 seconds of rest. Into those jumps in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So you're gonna get a lot of these jumps, as you may be noticing. Cats. You never know what you're gonna get. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds of rest, and then we'll be back over to that right leg. So where we started, in 3, 2, 1. Pulse it here. It's cat chaos right now, and it's like I'm falling over because I'm looking around at them. Cat chaos. That's pretty much the constant story around here. Last one there, release. Round 3 of those jumps in just a few seconds. Here's 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm not bothered about what you want to do with the hands here. I feel like it's nice to just get them out of the way on my hips, but you can do whatever you want. Keep these nice and quick. Woo, here's 3, 2, 1. There we go. And we've got our last round of our inner thigh Tabata. So, not too crazy. And left leg pulse. Let's do it. So that knee is nice and straight. We don't want to be bent like that. Keep it straight, keep it long. Oh my God, the cats look so crazy right now. Layla's got the crazy eyes. Go ahead, release. She's got her like mouth open a little bit. It's weird. She's hunting. Okay. Jumps in 3, 2, 1. Last round. Give it your all. I like these actually. And 20 seconds is not too bad an interval. But like I said, with each jump here, really think of squeezing back the legs here. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Take a little breather. I'm gonna stop my timer. So we have time for a little breather here. And then we're moving on to outer thighs. So again, I'll show you what's happening here. You're gonna start sort of one end of your mat, sort of in a first position, but we're gonna step foot out, which is really a second position. But essentially, I want you to keep all your weight on your left foot. Bend the left knee here, right leg's gonna lift, and we're gonna pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So yes, I'm mirroring you. That's gonna be the first one. Obviously, we'll switch sides with each round, and then for our little jump here, it's gonna be wide second position plie, and we'll jump it there. Yeah? Those are the two moves. So go ahead and set up here. I'm actually gonna move my timer over to this side so that it's closer to me. So set up, and we're starting right leg lift in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So you gotta tilt into it, but keep hips stacked. So we're not turning that hip down like that. It's not an arabesque. We're keeping it open. Keep a bend in that standing leg. Keep pulsing here for 3, 2, 1. Release, 10 seconds of rest, and then set wide, second position, jump. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, whatever you want to do with the hands. I feel like these ones are a little bit slower. Who knows? Maybe I'm just slowing down. But again, see if you can get a full extension of the legs at the top and point the toes. So we're going a little bit more for the height. One more there. There we go. Shake it out. We'll be on the other side now. So weight is going to be in your right leg. Left leg's lifting in 3, 2, 1. Lift and pulse. Shoulders stay open. Keep these tight. So find just that little corner. Keep pulsing. Keep pulsing. The bad thing is, I can't see the timer from here. Last one. There. And down. All right. You know what happens? We're back to those jumps. In 3, 2, 1. Go. So the nice thing about Tabatas is that it's only 20 seconds on. The not so nice thing is that it's only 10 seconds off. But they're so fast, I feel like you don't even have time to get tired until it's over. Last one there. There we go. So that's halfway through this one. We'll come back over to that left side, right leg lifting. Go ahead and start. So it's stabilization. We're trading off between quick and slow with these pulses. A few more seconds here. Last one. Bring it down. These jumps. Woo! All right. Round 3. And 3, 2, 1. Go. Pointing the toes. Squeezing the butt. Keeping tailbone tucked. That's part of squeezing the butt. So butt shouldn't be pushing back. You shouldn't be releasing out of the plie. Last one there. Shake it out. All right. Final round of this one. So you're going to be lifting and pulsing the left leg in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A little opportunity to breathe. Heart rate should be up. If it's not by now, then you have really good cardio capacity. And release. Last round of those jumps. So go big or go home with them. In 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Hit it. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Shake it out. So I'll stop my timer again. Give you guys a little bit more of a breather here. Round 3, or Tabata 3, I should say, is glutes. So again, we're just working our way around the legs, basically pulsing. So this time you're going to be in parallel. You'll start with weight on the left leg. Right leg extends, and we're going to pulse here. Straight leg, and then straight line, crown of the head through the toes. So you're not going to be like here, for example. You wouldn't be bring the back, and rounded. That's going to be a straight line. Then, I'm sorry, for our jumps, lunge jumps. So we're landing in lunge each time. All right, 4 rounds. Set up here, weight in that left leg, and we're starting with that right leg pulse in 3, 2, and 1. So lift, keep shoulders back, abs in tight. Wherever you want to keep the hands here, hips are good. You could also do prayer position in front of the chest. Reach long through the right toes. A few more seconds. Last one there, release. Give it a quick little shake out. It's only 10 seconds of rest. Lunge jumps, so set up in your lunge. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And it doesn't have to be like your lowest lunge ever. I like to take a little bit of a pause in the lunge though. I go for range of motion on these more than the speed, because you get a little bit more muscle work. Last one here. There we go. 1 round down, 3 to go. So weight is gonna be on the right leg, left leg is pulsing in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Hit it is like one of the main quotes from Chicago PD, if anybody here watches Chicago PD. Hit it. Last one here. It's just a satisfying thing to say. And the character who says it has a really like gravelly voice, so it's always like, hit it. All right, 3, 2, 1, lunge jumps. Abs tight on these as well. Woo! I'm traveling. Last one there, shake it out. So that's halfway through this Tabata. We're so close to being able to come down to the floor. All right, right leg extends long, pulse. Let me know if anybody's a Chicago PD fan around here. My partner and I are, although we are mega disappointed by the start of the new season so far. Last one there, which I hate when that happens, because you wait so long and you're so excited, and then you're like, writers, what are you doing? All right, lunges, here we go. So that's a bit of a bummer. I won't give any spoilers in case anyone here watches it and hasn't seen it yet. One more here. There we go. Final round of this last standing Tabata. Left leg pulsing in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, now we need to find like a new show to watch. I've been watching a little bit of like old season of Great British Bake Off, which I'd never seen before, but I enjoy a good baking program. The last one there. So I'm enjoying that. But I need like a, a good series. Go ahead, last round lunge jumps. Like something fast paced that keeps you hooked. Bake Off is for like, relax the clock. Few more seconds. Keep it going to the end. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Final Tabata, as promised. We're gonna come down to the floor. Hey, Luna. Hey, girlfriend. Thanks for joining. Gang's all here. All right. So all the way down. Legs are gonna come up straight. You can have head down or up. We're gonna do just an alternating single leg drop. So right leg comes down, little pause, slow squeeze up, switch sides. That's gonna be the first thing. Second thing, you're gonna stay a diagonal, little flutter kick. So from the line of the hips, not the knees, abs in, lower back stays down. So either of those you could do hands underneath the tailbone. Legs up though, straight leg drops in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hit it. You could do, I think I said you could do head down here
as well. You can do head down. Keep it controlled. It's not about how many you fit in. It's about how controlled they are. Last one here. All right, you can give the legs a quick rest, and then we're extending out at that diagonal. Keep lower back pressed down in 3, 2, 1. Little flutters. Squeeze navel super, super, super tight. I believe the new seasons of Great British Bake Off are always on. I think it's on like now, like this time of year. I don't know. I'm not in the UK, so I don't get UK television. Go ahead, hug the knees in. So I could not verify that. But I do feel like it is a very kind of like autumn winter program. All right, straight leg drops, here we go. Because that's when I get into a baking kick. I feel like most people do. You don't really want to use the oven during hot summer, which it still is here in Madrid. Ugh. But yeah, I'm getting into my baking kick. Last one here for the season. And I've embarked on a new project, which is making my own sourdough starter. Insanity. Legs at a diagonal, flutter kicks. So if anybody has done that and has any tips, let me know. Today is day 3 of the little sourdough starter. So yeah, we'll see how she gets on. Go ahead, hug knees in. The first 24 hours, she looked so good. But I know it's possible to have false starts. Legs up, alternating straight leg drop. So I fear that it may have been a bit of a false start because this morning I got up to feed her, to feed and discard, and she was not looking too hot. So hopefully we can revive her. Last one there. The recipe I'm using is by, I think, Melissa K. Norris, I think is her name. That's her website, I think. Legs out, flutter kicks, second to last round. And she does say that the biggest error that people make is giving up too soon on their starters, and that actually they're quite forgiving. So I'm not giving up on her. I discarded, I fed. Let's see if she plays again. Bring knees in. One more round. Hopefully, fingers crossed, she comes back. Here's 3, 2, 1. Straight leg drop. And if you guys have no experience at all with sourdough starters and you're just like, what are you talking about? That's cool too. But yeah, I've got a little sourdough starter baby right now, so I can make sourdough. Last one there. And then we've got a final round of flutter kicks. If your head has been lifted, your neck is getting really tired, rest it down. No worries. Extend legs out long. Here we go. Final 20 seconds here. Squeeze navel in tight, tight, tight. Moving again from the hips. So it's not just a kick from the knees like that. No. Hollow out the navel. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug knees in. Rock up here. I know I didn't mention this. I didn't mention the little finale move, but the finale move, we're gonna hold in a plank for a minute and then we'll stretch and be done. So the Tabatas are over, but we're gonna hold in a plank. So come down to the elbows and then our knees or toes, lift up in 3, 2, 1. And again, I am timing it. I'm using the official timer, so it's not just me estimating a minute. Squeeze navel really, really tight. Make sure you're not piking the butt up, but you also don't want to be sagging through the lower back. Some nice straight line, but within that, squeeze your abs a little tighter. Reach long through the heels and just hold it here. Hold it, hold it. The final ab burn. Otherwise, it just wasn't enough abs. Let's be real. We got 10 more seconds. So hang in there. You can do it. Here's 4, 3,
2, 1. Release. Push the butt back to the heels. Nice little child's pose. Arms reaching long. Oh, I just had a sick pop in my shoulder. That was amazing. Oh, love that. Love that for me. I'm a little bit gross. Walk hands in toward the knees, and I personally really enjoy the feeling of things popping. Hands behind the back, press back. Feels like I can start my day now, just now. And then come to hands and knees here. Let's actually take a pigeon. So you're gonna bring right knee forward toward that right wrist. Right heel can either be at the left hip bone, or if you've got a little bit more flexibility, farther forward. But what you don't want is to be rolling open to the side like that. So keep hips square. You can press up into it. I like to do that just to square the hips and then fold forward. So staying even. And press back up. Switch sides. Whoop. So same thing, try to square up the hips, boop, 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 before you fold forward. I don't know if you can see Leo over here in his little cat bed. I hope you can, because he looks so cute. So cute. He's using his little like squishy kickaroo thing as a pillow. So cute. And step back, come to hands and knees. Go ahead, inhale, hollow, stretching out the abs. Exhale around, tuck in. Do that one more time. Inhale, hollow, shoulders back. Exhale round, and sit back on the heels. That is us done with this Barre Tabata style workout. So I hope you guys were able to work up a nice sweat with this one. If so, give it a like down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see 2 videos every week, all the way through the end of the year. We'll probably do something festive for Christmas too. And if you have any special requests, let me know down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.